Okay, so I'm back with Project 5 for Excel's formulas, and I'm on the Lookup Functions tab, and we're talking about vertical and horizontal lookups. Now, we did a vertical lookup for Project 4, and I did a video over that, but we didn't do a horizontal lookup. It's basically the same, it's just the way we look at our table, just a little bit different. So, I'm down here on the math section. And we're going to look at what is 3 squared. So we're looking at, here's our values, here's squared and here's cubed, and we're going to need to write a formula in here that looks at 3 squared. Okay, so here's our 3, here's squared. We want to return this 9, and we want to return, it looks like a 3 cubed underneath it for 27. So we need to return these values. How do we get there? How do we write this H lookup? So I'm going to type in equals and start typing in the horizontal lookup and hit tab. And so my lookup value is going to be F39. So here's the value. I already know what it is, and it pointed it out to me. So I'm going to put a comma because I've already know what the lookup value. Now where am I going to look for that value? Now keep in mind that I need to grab only the data and not the headings for the data. So values squared and cubed, these are the headings for my data, and I only want the data. So I'm going to grab all of this data right here. That's the actual table array where I want to compare values. When I do, we're going to put a comma there, and I am looking for the row index. Now before on a vertical lookup we were looking at column, now we're looking at rows. So this starts out, this is row 1, this is row 2, and this is row 3. I know that I'm looking for 3 squared, so that is row 2. So I want to put a number 2 in that place. And do I want to return an approximate match, or do I want an exact match? So I'm looking for an exact match. So I can click on exact match and hit enter, and I pulled up the square value for this one. So let's try this one more time, and I'm looking at that horizontal lookup again. So I start typing that in, hit tab, and the lookup value, here's my value. I'm looking for 3, and that's a comma. And once again, I'm looking in this table, not getting the headings, just the data, and let's put a comma. And the row this time, so it's cubes. So I'm looking for cubes. So here's row 1, 2, 3. So that's a 3 and a comma. And yes, I want an exact match. Type in false or hit false with your mouse. Hit enter when you have that finished. And is that true? Yep, we've got it exactly the way we want it. Now this last one on this one is just a little bit hard, so I'm going to walk through it with you. So our scenario is that we purchased a gift for a friend that cost $37. So here's our gift for the friend. It costs $37. And we want Almira to deliver the gift to our friend's office. The weight of the gift is 7.5 pounds. How much will the gift plus delivery charges cost you? So what's cool about Excel is that we can put formulas inside of formulas nested with ifs and averages and counts and all kinds of formulas and functions, and including horizontal and vertical lookups. So in this box here, I'm needing to return what's the cost of this gift. It's almost like going out and ordering some flowers for Valentine's Day and wanting to know, okay, I bought the flowers, but how much is the delivery going to cost me? So we're going to start out this formula first with saying that I have bought this gift, so I bought the cost of the gift. So I said equals. Now I'm going to take the cost of the gift. Now I need to know what I'm going to add on to the cost of the gift by looking at the weight, comparing it to my table, and seeing what the cost is going to be. So the key word is I'm going to add it to a, and since this is in a vertical table, I'm going to be looking at a VLOOKUP. On the VLOOKUP, the value, the lookup value is going to be my weight. So I'm going to click on the weight, which is that F45, comma, where am I going to look? Now, I don't want to get the headings for this table. I just want the data for this table. So I'll grab the data for my VLOOKUP, comma, what column do I want it to find when it finds the weight? So I'm looking for the cost. So here's column 1, 2, 3. There's 3, comma, and here's the catcher on this one. I have a lower weight and an upper weight. Do I want an exact match or an approximate match? Can we get an exact match? No, but we can get an approximate match. So I want to do a true statement for this. So when I finish with the lookup value, when it finds the delivery rate for the weight of my gift, it's going to add it back onto the gift and give me, whoop, do you, yes, I forgot to close my parentheses. Don't forget to make that, close your parentheses. I should have done that. That's what that arrow was saying. Anyway, when you close your parentheses, here's what your formula looks like, and you should be off and running with this one. So if you have any questions, let me know. This was Lookup Functions.